Well, hey superstars, I thought I'd do a quick revisit on the Prodigal Polo here. We've got the sticker bomb back wing there, and we also sticker bombed the dashboard. That was a few weeks ago now, and so I want to show you what's gone on here and tell you my thoughts and what we're going to do next, because in short, it didn't work. So let's check it out. So the sticker bomb has been through some pretty extreme weather over the last 5 or 6 weeks. It's been through a lot of hot days and a lot of rain and all kinds of things, and as you can see, the stickers on their own did not stand up to the test. A lot of them have started peeling and pulling off and just looks like crap now. So in short, sticker bombs on their own, especially with the cheap stickers like I used, doesn't work. If you have a look in the dash, you can see the same thing has happened. They've started lifting. This has been out of the weather. This is purely sun and heat. And if anything, it's worse than the exterior. So yeah, stickers definitely don't like the sun and heat. Plus, I think if you remember, I mentioned that the reflection on the windshield sucks, and I can confirm after driving behind it for a while, it absolutely does suck. So I'm going to rip all these stickers off. That is not the way to go as far as I'm concerned, and I've gone out and got myself a dash pad instead. So I'll throw that in there to cover up those gaps, make me feel a little bit better when I'm looking out the window. I don't have to stare at the cracks in the dashboard. But yeah, sticker bombs on the dashboard, not a great idea. So what are we going to do about this? Well, the first thing is I've enlisted the help of my trusty sidekick here. Say hi, Cohen.
Hello.
And we are going to rip off all the old stickers, both here on the wing and on the dashboard. So before we do anything, one thing I do already have, as I said, is the dash mat. So we're going to rip into that, throw it over the top of the stickers to start with, just so we can drive this thing around without going blind. Woohoo! Dash mat!
Dash mat!
No dash mat? Dash mat!
Woo!
So we're going to try again. We're going to put a coating over it, probably some kind of varnish or something. I don't want to use a spray clear coat because I think that'll go on too thin and it won't do the job of holding the stickers down in place properly. So I've been doing some reading. There's all sorts of different things. You've got varnish and lacquer and shellac and polyurethane, but I think varnish is going to be the one. But we'll go down, we'll check out all the products, see what we can find, and we're going to brush it on. And so as I say, I think that'll go on a little bit thicker and help the stickers better, but also it means you don't have to mask off the rest of the car for overspray. So that's our plan. We'll see you at the big box store. Free donuts. All right, here we are in the correct aisle. Lots of things to look at, so we are going to have a look through, see if we can find something. All right, so after reading through a whole bunch of different products, I think this is the one that we're going to go with. I think it's the most fit for purpose. The problem with varnish is the drying time and the recoat time. So if you have a look up here, it's got a dry time of 6 hours, recoat of 12. But because it is going to be a brush on, it means we don't have to worry about masking. We can just do it when we have the time. So we'll do a test coat and we'll see how the stickers react to it. If they react okay, then we'll rip all the stickers off, put the new ones down and get stuck into it. So see you at home. Alright, so here we are, home again. We've got our marine varnish. I think we're going to go with the marine just because it's a little bit heavier duty, a little bit more for the sort of UV water / exterior protection, plus it's also supposedly a little bit more forgiving and flexible too. So we're going to try that, and we're going to rip off all of these stickers and we're going to start again from scratch. I must admit that whilst I was in the shops and looking at all the varnishes, I was very tempted to give up on the varnish idea and just put on copious coats of clear coat. But I really want to give this a go and see how it looks, how it goes on. So decided to back it. We're going to keep pushing on with this and see what happens. There we go, a new layer of stickers down, all nice and attached. It's time to start putting the varnish on. We're going to do a light coat first. I have spot tested it on some old stickers. Didn't seem to do anything to the ink, so we're going to do a light coat first. Let that dry out and then we'll put down some heavy coats and hopefully that'll stop the stickers lifting. That's the first coat on. I think it's going to do the job. If you have a look, you can see the gloss across there. Obviously there's still lots of bits of stickers sticking up, but hopefully, this one here, there. But hopefully as it dries, it'll give the stickers some structure. As we put more coats on, it'll fill those little holes, stop them lifting too much. Another one lifting here, but you never know. Oops, that was clever, got it on my hands. But we'll see what happens. Well, here we are next morning, 12 hours or more since the last coat. Still feels a little bit soft, so I'm going to give it some more time to dry. So what I'm going to do now is just come through and razor off any of these little lifted stickers, just so that we can get a nice flat surface for our second coat. There we go, probably cut off about 20 or 30 little bits of lifted sticker like that. Still not perfect, but it's a lot closer. And we're going to leave this out in the sun to bake a little bit more before we put the next coat of varnish on. Well, here we are with the magic of television, about 4 days and 3 coats later. This is where we've ended up. It's not too bad, and in areas where the stickers were really good, it's done exactly what I'd hope it to do, which is just given a nice thick coat over the stickers. There's no lip, can't get your fingernail or anything in there to peel the stickers back. That's really well coated and stuck down, but anywhere that there was an imperfect sticker, there's still an imperfect sticker. We could just keep slapping coats on it until we cover all the imperfections. But one thing is it's discoloring, so if you have a look over here, this sticker, it's hard to see in this light, but this sticker here has only got maybe 1 or 2 coats on it, whereas these ones have 4 coats on them, so you can see the colour difference there. So it's definitely discoloring. But the good thing about it is you can just keep building it up and fixing things. So we had a problem under here, so that's why that newer sticker's on there. And then just put a couple of extra coats on the sticker individually, but it is hard to get the right colouring. So that's definitely a drawback to the varnish, but I think, as I say, the trick to the varnish is going to be getting your stickers perfect in the first place, and then you've got to decide whether you like the, let's call it an antique look with the varnish tint on it. As it builds up, it gets darker and darker. Some of them aren't so dark, so it's a bit of a mottled look. Put another few coats on it, but I think what we're going to do, in the interest of science and experimentation, we're going to move on to the hood or the bonnet, and I think we're going to go clear coat on the hood. That I think will leave a much whiter finish. If I like it, great, we can always redo this one. If I don't like it, I can always go over it with the varnish, but the hood should get some nice flat smooth finishes on the stickers, because it's a nice flat surface, it doesn't have all these curves and everything, so I'm thinking that one's going to be easier. So this was the part 1 revisit and retry. Let's stay tuned for part 2, part 3, I don't know, you choose which part it is depending on how you count, and we'll get stuck into the hood and we'll do the clear coat on the hood. Then we can compare the two and decide what we want to do on the roof. So we're experimenting on the removable panels. We've had experiment 1 here, we're going to go experiment 2 on the hood, and we'll catch you in the next video.